everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for coming back and watching my videos, and thank you so much for all your support. Today's video is a very special one. As you know, Charlotte Tilbury has launched a new product. She has launched a skin foundation, guys. A skin foundation. I mean, who doesn't want a foundation from Charlotte Tilbury that makes your skin look flawless and beautiful? We have seen her foundations and her skin products before and we love them. However, is this as good as the previous ones? Let's find out. So today I'm going to be reviewing for you, it's the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation. I've got mine in the shade neutral. If you want to see how it looks, feels and wears on the skin, please keep watching. Now before I get into the video, can I please ask you to subscribe to my channel, as it really helps me out, and that way I know you are liking the videos that I am posting. So without further ado, let's get into it. So guys, this is the product. As you can see, it comes in a box like this and it's called the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation. It's a very beautiful white and rose gold packaging, like she always does. It's always beautiful. I got mine in the shade 5 Neutral and I'm going to open it. As you can see, it's sealed really tightly from both sides, and this is what it looks like. How beautiful is this tube and the rose gold packaging? I can see from the back that it's a plastic tube. It's not a glass bottle, and it has a pump, and we do like a pump because it's hygienic. Now let's read some of its claims. So she says it's a medium coverage, light as air foundation infused with hydrating hyaluronic acid and brightening rose complex. As we know, guys, hyaluronic acid and rose ingredients are very good for the skin. She says that this is going to make our skin complexion look more beautiful instantly and over time for a healthy looking glow and a brighter, smoother looking complexion. I like the sound of that. Its undetectable coverage improves the look of skin with each wear, clinically proven results. Boosts hydration up to 166%. Skin looks plumper and smoother by up to 181%. Skin tone looks more even by up to 210%. I wonder how she got these figures, like 166%, 181%, 210%. So this product was tested out on 312 people over a 4-week period, and 90% of the users agree that it minimizes the appearance of pores, reduces the appearance of pigmentation and dark spots, okay, and skin appears instantly brighter. Charlotte, I like the sound of that, so let's try on. Right, I'm going to prepare my skin for the foundation like I would prepare my skin for any foundation, to give it a fair shot, because we need to judge this foundation on the basis of our daily use, like how we would apply a different foundation. I'm going to use my Kiehl's serum, my Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream, and I will be just right back. Right guys, now that my skin is prepped, I'm going to start applying this foundation. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use 2 different methods to apply it onto my skin. On one side of the face, it will be with my e.l.f. sponge, and one side of the face, it will be with the Real Techniques brush. The reason why I want to do that is because I sometimes apply my foundations with sponges, sometimes I apply my foundation with a brush. It just depends on what kind of look I'm trying to go for. And I want to see whether this foundation works with both of these and how it performs and what kind of finish it gives with both these products. So I'm just taking 1 pump first, apply this on top of my skin. I'm going to take 1 more pump. Ooh. Just build it up and see how it builds on the skin. You can still see my blemishes peeking through. It has this soft sheen to it. It feels very light and comfortable on the skin. I don't feel as though there's a layer of anything on my skin like you would feel with a thick or heavy foundation. I don't actually feel like there's anything on my skin. I've applied 2 pumps of it and it's built up very nicely, but it is medium coverage. As you can see, my skin is still peeking through. On the other side, I'm now going to use the brush, and I'm going to start with 1 pump and start stippling onto the skin and see how it looks. It's blending in really nicely into my skin. It's not sitting on the top of it. I find that when I use a brush to blend some foundations into the skin, sometimes brushes can make your foundations look as though they are sitting on top of the skin or accentuate your texture or pores. I can't actually feel it doing that. I'm just going to take another pump and see how it builds. And we're going to start building it. And I'm going to go in a circular motion because Wayne Goss says so. He says, if you want to cover your pores, do it like this because you don't want to accentuate your pores. So I'm just going in, just in circular motions and stippling it where I need to, just to see how the coverage sort of builds up. Now you can see it's given me a better coverage. Let me zoom you in. It's given me a much better coverage with the brush than with the beauty blender. Can you see? You can see less of my skin peeking through on this side. In comparison to this, you can see more blemishes peeking through, but that was expected. Brushes generally give you more coverage. I like how nicely it's blended in with the brush, and even though I've got a more thicker layer on this side with the brush, I feel there's hardly anything on my skin. It doesn't feel like I'm wearing anything on my skin. It just feels like I've got a moisturizer on. I'm just going to build up on this side with the brush as well, just to make it equal coverage. See my skin? There's like a really beautiful sheen to it. The finish of this is so nice. And you know when she says about it making you look like you have a blurred sort of effect on your face, I think this is very consistent with her other 2 foundations because they also have that blurring technology. In fact, my first impressions are I like this more than her previous 2 foundations, and that's because I've got dry skin and I do have a lot of dehydration on my skin and texture, and this works so beautiful. And at the moment, because I'm loving medium coverage, so this is just perfect. Okay guys, I'm gonna go off camera, finish off the rest of my makeup, and I'll be just right back to tell you my thoughts. Right guys, I am back after the full face of makeup. I will link down in the description box all the products that I've used today. And as you can see, the full face after putting that Charlotte Tilbury foundation on. My overall thoughts about this foundation. Does it minimize the appearance of pores? I think it does. Can you see? I feel like it makes my skin look very blurred and smooth. The second claim was it reduces the appearance of dark spots and pigmentation. We can only tell with time if that actually helps reduce any pigmentation and dark spots. As I use it over time, we'll find out. Does it make my skin appear instantly brighter? I think it does. And as you can see, my skin is just glowing. If you match my face with my neck, you can tell the difference that my face instantly looks velvety and smooth and blurred, and it's very comfortable. That's the best thing about it. I don't like heavy foundations as I have sensitive skin, and in the winter I have very, very dry skin. It has done a really good job at hydrating my skin, and I haven't had to powder other than under my eyes. I think this is a great foundation. First impressions, it's really, really good. So I'm planning to do a wear test where I'm going to wear this foundation for the whole day, starting from the morning all the way to the night, and I will do check-ins with you at a few intervals during the day so you can see how this foundation looks, whether I need to powder it around my T-zone, whether it starts coming off. But at the moment, I'm really happy with it. I'm testing Charlotte Tilbury's new foundation. The idea is I'm going to wear it all day today to see how it performs on the skin. Guys, it's been about an hour since I've had my foundation on. As you can see, it's still looking very nice and glowy and healthy. And I feel like, just looking at myself in the camera, I feel like the skin looks very glowy and airbrushed. It's like a filter on my face that's making my skin look very smooth. What do you think? Guys, I'm doing just a check-in with you now. It's almost 2 o'clock. I've had this foundation on since 9 o'clock. It's about almost 4 hours, I mean 5 hours. And you can see, I've not needed to powder it at all. I've had a lot of compliments today. People asking me, what am I wearing? The skin looks so smooth and bright and glowy. And I just can't get myself over how good this foundation is. Look, I've been to the hairdressers and I've had a hair wash, hair dry. My hair's been, touching my face. I've had food at a restaurant, and I feel like the foundation has lasted really, really well. What do you think? Hey guys, just wanted to check in with you. This is the last check-in of the day. It's almost 8 o'clock. I've just had dinner and I've been wearing this since 9 o'clock in the morning. And as you can see, it has still held up really well. I'm not oily or greasy. I do have dry skin around this area, but I get a little bit greasy, not too greasy to the point where I have to powder, but I haven't had to powder at all with this foundation. As you can see, it's not shiny at all. And even though a lot of the foundation has come off because I've been sleeping, I've been eating, but this is what it's looking like at the moment on my face. You see? Ignore the dry skin. It's lasted really well, guys. I really, really, really like this foundation. I feel like my skin is still very hydrated. It still looks good. It still looks healthy. It still looks sheeny. It still looks blurred out. I really like it. I really like this foundation. Guys, thank you so much for watching my video today. My review of this foundation today, it was not based on trying to impress a brand or a product. I haven't been sent this product. I bought this with my own money and I wanted to review it and give you honest thoughts about it. I think it's worth spending the £34. If you sign up to Charlotte Tilbury's website, she is giving you 10% off this foundation at the moment if you were to make an order. So you can get 10% off. I got this from Cult Beauty and I got this for full price. So if you choose to buy this foundation, please let me know what you think. And thank you once again for coming and joining me on my channel today. I love you all. Please don't forget to subscribe. I will see you in my next video.